Donut. And not the kind you eat. Donut. On the floor by my feet. Hey, grow hair grow, clear skin clear. Try my products. Try my products. That's chocolate. That one's chocolate and lavender, guys. A delightful surprise. Coconut lemon cake, the original crowd pleaser. No, it's not a crowd pleaser. It's for the masses. Smells so good you wish you could eat it, but don't. It's a Smells so good you wish you could eat it, but don't. It's a scalp and hair treat. I make that. And I teach my girls how to make that. That is the activated exfoliating sugar scrub for your scalp. What does it do? It moves or removes the dead skin cells that can, will, and do block your hair growth. Can, will, and do. Every day, a new layer of skin cells forms on the body. That includes your scalp. So the hair sugars move those dead skin cells so more hairs can grow out. Say yes to Felicidad hair sugar. Say yes. Osaze. For men and the women who love them. This blend was requested by women, in particular, tens of dozens of clients back in 2010. Look at that. Tens of dozens in 2010 asked for this for their men. Arrange. My fiance, my husband, my brother, my nephew, my dad, my grandpa, my boyfriend, my man, my partner, which is what y'all millennials usually say. Either way, Osaze finally has a label. One of 3 labels, because I'm still intuiting what the other labels will look like that are very specific to the fact that the Osaze blend is for beard, scalp, and hair. Some of you like to also use it on your body. Mustaches included. The tea tree essential oil. Tea tree essential oil is known to slow, the word inhibit is the word in the aromatherapy realm, slow or inhibit the growth of the male growth hormone that causes hair loss. So what does that mean? It slows that hormone down, and that hormone causes male hair loss or hair loss in men in particular, tea tree. It does also work well for women. I don't know where the other part came from. I'll do some more research on that. The lavender essential oil, guys. Lavender is the only essential oil that does not have to be in a carrier. And I won't say diluted, because you're not diluting an essential oil by adding it to a carrier. And a carrier can be an oil. It usually is an oil that is not an essential oil. A carrier could be sunflower, safflower, grapeseed, avocado, walnut, macadamia, argan. I usually don't go with the nut oils. We have a lot of people with nut allergies. Carrier could be shea butter. Also be careful for shea butter. It is a nut butter. It's in a calabash inside a nutshell. Mango butter, cacao butter, cocoa butter. All types of butters would then also be a carrier. A tissue can be a carrier. I'm sorry, I don't have a tissue right in front of me. A lotion can be a carrier. Water can be a carrier. So these are all carriers that essential oils would go in. And Osaze will also help you to address some emotional and spiritual issues within. That blend is very good for supporting forgiveness. There are a lot of other benefits and qualities to it, but that's one of my favorite ones. And forgiveness is poured into every batch. Every batch, I promise. We don't batch without infusing the virtues, practicing the virtues of what goes in here. This one's forgiveness and candor. I like candor with forgiveness. The Coage, virtually scentless. Why? Because it's virtually scentless. So it's going to have some type of scent to some people, but there is no fragrance added, and there are no essential or essential, but essential oils in the co-wash. That's like music to my ears. I don't know about you. They are, the co-wash is fancy free of fragrance for your experiences with Felicidad hair sugar. Who wrote that? I did. Hey, yeah, I'm getting like back into this whole jingle rhyming, writing, playing mode. I did a lot of it in undergrad, right? We won't even get too deep into the company I was being recruited to work for while I was in undergrad for my ability to put together rhymes and great marketing, what do you say, like jingles. And marketing and advertising were not together. They were actually separated out programs. Marketing fell in like the business program, but now I think in a lot of colleges and universities, and I'm not telling you to go because I do not promote college. I just happen to attract a lot of college students who need help beyond their theory and methodology and pedagogy and all that stuff that really does not apply so much in hair and wellness. What I've decided to take on my unconventional business from my conventional degree, which I loved. That was my journey. But I was being recruited for a pretty big media and advertising company, marketing advertising company in the city. And I had a graduate class with this really great professor. I won't say his name. I've told clients about it in recent stories as well. And he laid out for us what our life would look like working different types of positions in the media field. Totally turned me off to wanting to work in where I thought I wanted to work and what I thought I wanted to do. And I ended up turning the internship down that would lead to this position because that was not going to be right for me on my life's path. You have to know yourself. Even in my early 20s, I knew, like, once he described that lifestyle, that wasn't what I wanted. Now, what I did like was how he gave us $100,000 of fake money to invest in the stock market. Then I found out I was good at that. And all these years I haven't done it. So I'm not going to tell you guys too much about that right now because I got a lot going on. I need to make sure that we got these ShopRite supermarkets stocked and flowing and adding more now that we're out of the you-know-what kind of sort of mostly. We are releasing to a new ShopRite soon-ish. I'll share more about that when it actually happens. So don't expect to be a part of a launch until it's a launch. So we do like a soft launch. Got to get on the shelf first. Okay? Still bootstrapped over here. That's what that's called. What I do is bootstrapping. Because I fall in that very, very tiny percentage of Black women creators, women of color, Latinx, who receive this much of the funding. And a lot of companies are working to change that. So I'm looking to hear from those types of investors as well in my unconventional way. Besides standing in line for hours and filling out a 25-page application to get on Shark Tank, I'd like to see everything about this business grow because we know that my products helped you to do that and that I'm here for results. Yeah, and not to mention I've been in hair now for all those years, doing hair like 36 years now. 12 years in this business. This is now headed into year 13. So we can just kind of count that as the timing of founding Ahava Felicidad Hair and Body, February 25th of 2010. That's when we were actually like, born, so to speak. Blog was put into place, Facebook several months before that, actually in the year before, so the fall of 2009, those things were being put in place. And interns started working with me as early as, I think, 2012. Yeah, I started bringing interns on. And I really loved that because I was taught that I had to delegate and have people come and help and share. And getting hairstylists has been the hardest and most challenging thing ever, even before the you-know-what, to come in, actually work in a studio, in a space. Because everybody thinks they can be an owner. Everybody thinks they know everything. All of you aren't going to get out of school and just go and own. That's just not how it works. Something else comes along with that. So you need to work with people who that is them, and then grow on your journey. All of you aren't skipping from A to F. I can maybe help you skip from A to D or A to C even, but all of y'all are not skipping from A to F, okay? Now, not gonna... Sometimes I just gotta strum to raise my vibration. Yeah, sometimes. I'm gonna get my tuner out and tune. I'm not playing for you. I have decided that I'm going to bring Oro Preto out with me to some events that are upcoming at the beauty supply stores. Maybe you'll even see me play cello at a ShopRite. I don't know yet. But anything to please you, appease you, get you to try my products because they are what? Amazing. And join the team. You do not have to be a college student or intern. There are a lot of positions that you can come work with us, even volunteering. Yes, I said volunteering, because you come and you learn things with me that you are just not going to get anywhere else. I can guarantee you that. And you're not going to have me anywhere else but here at Ahava Felicidad, Hair and Body, and my advocacy group, the advocacy work. Shout out to the New Jersey Symphony Orchestra. I will end with this. I was in the NJYSO, the New Jersey Youth Symphony Orchestra. Yeah, I'm taking it back. I just had to say that one because people asked me about it recently, and I was like, yeah, I was 7th chair. And that's really good at that time for me, who was a sight reader and really not all that great with chords. Honest. I'm a sight reader. I'm not all that great with chords. And I spent many wonderful Saturday mornings going to rehearsals in order to prepare for recitals with the New Jersey Youth Symphony Orchestra back then. So I am alumni of that, as well as alumni of Temple University and alumni of Montclair High School in my hometown of Montclair, New Jersey. 12 minutes and 39 seconds. And we're off.